And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. She is a 25-year-old leader in Kuwait, serving as the country manager and CEO of AIESEC's expansion to Kuwait. She joined AIESEC as a university marketing student, where she gained practical HR experience, which quickly translated into leadership and management roles. Her growth has been remarkably fast, transitioning from a university student 3 years ago to branch manager last year, mashallah, and now leading the organization at the very top. Samira believes that youth empowerment is essential in driving positive change to our communities and across the entire world. With that being said, let's welcome Samira Hallal, country manager and CEO of AIESEC in Kuwait, which is very honorable for me to say. Thank you for joining us here on the program.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone as well. Hope all is well. So just to introduce myself again, my name is Samira Hallal. I am 25 years old and I was country manager and CEO for AIESEC in Kuwait for the term 25-26.
And mashallah, you know, I was reading a little bit about AIESEC, and it seems that it's doing a lot of remarkable, efforts, a lot of remarkable achievements throughout the world, especially with the youth. So can you tell us about mobilizing the youth, especially from Kuwait to, globally?
Yes, exactly. So within AIESEC itself, we focus on youth leadership development. We believe in fulfillment of peace and we believe in achieving peace and fulfillment of humankind's potential. And one of the ways that we do that is actually through sending youth from Kuwait abroad to different countries so that they get to expand their global network and also expand their understanding of the world as well, and share Kuwaiti culture abroad, and at the same time learn about other cultures and bring it back home.
And that's always very remarkable, kind of endeavors, right? You always see these people on social medias going throughout the globe, right? Spreading the word, spreading the good kind of acts, and then seeing the name of Kuwait rising so high among all of these people. So it's a great effort to do that. Now, behind all of that, what is the driving force behind the UN, especially with the SDGs via AIESEC's Global Volunteering Framework? I'm not sure if I put that question correctly, but can you talk us a little bit more about it?
All right, amazing. So within AIESEC itself, when we send youth abroad, it's not just as a trip. We actually do global exchange programs. One of them is our global volunteering program. And the amazing part of all our exchange program is when you go abroad, you don't just work on a normal project. Every project that you work within AIESEC is related to the United Nations SDGs. So you're actively contributing to that as well. And the United Nations is actually a strategic global partner for these projects as well. Along with this as well, when you go on these programs, you don't just work on the project, you're also actively contributing to the development of the communities that you work in. Because when you go on a volunteering program, you live as a local. You don't go as a five-star experience. You live like a local, you do things just like a local, and locals teach you how to go around like a local as well.
It is. I remember, this is going to go on a very separate rant. I used to watch Anthony Bourdain, and he's a very famous chef who travels around the world, and he said the best way to experience a country is to mingle with the locals.
Yes.
So this is what going back to your point is, honestly, it's given the youth an amazing experience. Now, when it talks to delivering sustainable youth-led community development, can you talk us a little bit more about how these developments are taking place?
Yes, definitely. So within the Global Volunteer Program, you have different projects, like I mentioned. Some of them include community development, such as teaching younger kids about teaching them English. Simple as that. We think, oh, it's normal. In Kuwait, we all learn English at some point in our lives, but not everyone is privileged to do so. So when you go and teach a student English, this is something that's going to impact them for the entire of their lives, right? So those are some of the ways that we contribute to different community developments. We also have different projects. Some of them, such as Happy Bus, is you don't just teach kids about English, you teach them different subjects, different materials, different courses as well, for them to develop themselves. So when they grow up, they utilize the knowledge that someone from abroad has taught them to develop their own communities as well. And another program that we do is promoting tourism of the country in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism in that country as well. So inviting more tourists, let's say, or more people to come to the country so that the country can develop itself financially and also infrastructure-wise.
And you know, mashallah, this is not only installing a lot of great values within a lot of the, the youth who are the future generations, but also gives them a lot of connectivity, a lot of networks, So if they reach, positions, great positions, they have this leverage, this connectivity, this friendship with people abroad. So it's a great investment for the future. Now, when it talks to Focus B, I believe it's a type of AIESEC project. Can you tell us a bit more about the exchange, with this one, especially when it comes to participants?
Yes, definitely. So one thing you mentioned, which is actually what AIESEC does as well, is when a youth from Kuwait goes abroad on one of AIESEC's program, you don't just meet the locals, you also meet other youth participants from other countries who have gone to that country and that specific community to also work on different projects, but you're all together. So you get to share this common understanding, and there's this cultural exchange happening between you, between the other youth, and with the locals as well. When it comes to the projects the exchange participants do work on, they're the ones I previously mentioned as well. But we also try to work with the local organizations within the country. A good example is last year I went to Tunisia, and when I was there, I did not go to a hotel. I went to one of the accommodations where we keep our exchange participants, and I met a girl from Egypt, and she's the one who taught me how to go around Tunisia. I didn't learn it from Tunisians, I learned it from an Egyptian who had been there for 4 weeks, and she was working on a program, and her program was supporting the development of kids with autism in Tunisia. So I found it very interesting how within AIESEC alone I got to network with, let's say, someone from Egypt going to Tunisia, working with kids with autism, who taught me how to go around Tunisia as well. I think that's the beauty of AIESEC and the beauty of the projects that we provide to our youth as well.
It is, and mashallah, it's always, whenever someone in my position who grows a little bit older, regrets not doing a lot of things. I do regret, not joining such a foundation when I was a little bit younger. So hopefully for the audience who are especially on the younger side, do look this up, because honestly it sounds like a life-changing experience. And now, speaking about the projects themselves, can you talk us a little bit more about the climate and conservation initiative, especially with AIESEC's Green Leaders?
Yes, definitely. So like you mentioned, it is a life-changing experience. One of those programs that we provide is the Green Leaders program. Basically, it is going to these different communities and focusing on climate action, SDG number 13, where the aim is to plant more trees, give more awareness about sustainability in terms of taking care of the environment, and how with the importance of keeping care of everything that we have as well. We have sent youth, for example, to Vietnam, to Thailand as well, and Malaysia, where they were planting trees and supporting the community there, and they're doing this alongside locals as well. And I believe it goes hand in hand with what Kuwait aims to achieve, which is supporting other countries and also ourselves, and caring more about the environment that we live in.
It is, and mashallah, you got it right. That has always been a motto for Kuwait since so many years back, is that to always help other countries, so whenever the hand comes in, they can, reply the need and assistance as well. So it's, to see that, values instilled in the youth, the future generation, always brings warmth to my heart. Now, when it comes to building AIESEC's 4 core leadership qualities in Kuwaiti youth, can you talk us a little bit more about this one?
Yes, definitely. So essentially, when we send our youth abroad, we believe in AIESEC, we believe in youth leadership development, but not just any kind of leaders. We have 4 values that we believe, or every leader should have, especially when you go on exchange programs. So we have self-awareness, being a global citizen, which is understanding different cultures. And the idea is when you get to a leadership position, you have this global understanding of different people think differently, and not just in terms of nationalities, but also in terms of personalities as well. You also have things like community-based leadership as well, understanding these kind of things. And within AIESEC, as AIESECers, let's say, or people within AIESEC, we have 6 values that we always abide and live by as well, which are the qualities we believe every leader should have in order to make the world hopefully a better place.
I mean, hopefully making the world a better place. There's no
Inshallah.
greater cause than this one, right? We all want to see the world a better place, and to see such foundations and organizations are a tremendous helping hand in achieving that future. Now, when it comes to promoting cultural diplomacy through AIESEC's global community, can you talk us a little bit more about, these steps that are taken there?
Definitely. So I can give you an example on one of our youth that we sent on exchange. She is a young Kuwaiti woman who went to Mozambique for 8 weeks to teach kids English. When she went there, for the first 3 weeks, she would not leave her room alone unless someone from AIESEC in Mozambique would go and get her. However, something happened and she started leaving her room alone.
MashaAllah.
She chose to get out of her comfort zone and start doing that. From the moment she did that, she learned more about Mozambique culture. She was able to connect with the locals more. She would go around saying hi to the kids on the streets, just because she chose to get out of her comfort zone. And along with that, she got to connect and network with other youth from Mozambique and who came from around the world. And one thing they mentioned is, wow, I did not know Kuwait is like that, or I did not know this about Kuwait culture in general. I thought Kuwaitis are, you guys are rich, you have money, so that's all you do. And after meeting her and sharing this culture, they were able to understand that within the world itself, you have so many cultures. It's not just about the stereotypes that you know, but you only really know about a culture by talking with people from that culture and people who live in this country. And I believe this is something AIESEC does globally, not just with a girl who came from Kuwait going to Mozambique, but with every single person who interacts with AIESEC. You always learn about a different culture. Whether you stay within Kuwait or you go abroad, you always learn something new about different cultures, and especially promoting Kuwait's culture abroad as well.
It is, and I love how the motto for AIESEC is, these life-changing experiences where you're connecting with the locals, but also it's in, I would say disguising a lot of great values, a lot of great responsibilities, a lot of great lessons within these youth. So it's, it's a great, I would say, two double-sided, faces of the same coin. Honestly, remarkable achievement. And we do want to thank you so much for joining us here on Good Morning Kuwait. So thank you. This was highly enjoyable. So thank you.
Thank you very much for having me. Please do watch out for AIESEC in Kuwait on our Instagram pages, our LinkedIn as well, where we aim to always provide different opportunities to youth in Kuwait, because we believe in empowering the youth in Kuwait starts from a young age, not from when you get a leadership position. So thank you so much for having us and for believing in AIESEC's mission to empowering every youth in the world.
I mean, it is a great mission. Thank you for that. And hopefully the audience, the youth out there, if you're young, please take it from my words. Go and see the world. This is an amazing opportunity. It's an amazing experience. Do take it before you be old and regretful for not seeing the world. With that being said, we do want to thank our guest, of course, Samira Hallal, Country Manager and CEO of AIESEC in Kuwait. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, as you're accustomed on Good Morning Kuwait, we have reports. Now, Peru celebrates its National Day, the Independence Day, on July 28th, marking its independence declared in 1821. The diplomatic ties between Peru and Kuwait began in December the 1st, 1975, and both nations marked their 50th anniversary of friendship, growing economic partnership, and bilateral cooperation. Official relations started in 1975. After a pause due to regional conflicts, relations were renewed and elevated with the opening of Peru's embassy in Kuwait City. With that being said, we are going to go and look at this following report to know more about it.